In the grand tradition of sci-fi horror sequels, M3GAN 2.0 brings the robot back, but this time, she's not trying to kill you. Of course, there's a murderous robot that Allison Williams' Gemma and Violet McGraw's Cady work together to take down, but in a not-so-shocking twist, they have to turn to M3GAN to save the day. After taking on the discourse of parental reliance on screens and disconnections from children in the first movie, M3GAN 2.0 takes a much more global look at the future of AI. M3GAN 2.0, like its titular robot, has grown a lot these past few years. From the film's opening sequence, M3GAN 2.0 immediately draws more comparisons to an installment of Mission Impossible than to its predecessor. With glamorous dresses, expensive cars, and prolonged sequences spent infiltrating secret labs and layers, M3GAN 2.0 is closer to a plot-heavy spy flick than a horror movie. The original M3GAN was far from the most gruesome or tense film of the decade, but this won't even give you chills. Ivanna Sakhno's AMELIA has her terrifying elements, but not quite in the otherworldly sense of a typical horror villain. Her position as the antagonist shifts constantly throughout the story as we learn more about her creation and motivations behind making such a powerful and dangerous piece of technology. M3GAN had a narrow scope that zeroed in on the emotional and interpersonal. The sequel takes its significantly larger budget and looks to tackle not just the existence of AI, but also the people who would rely on it or curb it. The story's takeaway is a comforting but bland middle ground, telling us that all extremes are wrong, even when it comes to violent killing machines. Outside the AI space race storyline, there's little exploration of Gemma and Cady's emotional attempts to connect that drove M3GAN. This creates less justification for the audience to invest in the story. Well aware of this, M3GAN 2.0 doesn't rely on pathos, instead embracing its new identity as a full-fledged action franchise with a sprinkling of horror elements. Additionally, it's M3GAN's redemption arc that we're most invested in by the end of the film. We're asked to believe that she might be closer to a person than we thought, capable of defying her source code to make more moral choices. M3GAN 2.0 is too silly and outright satirical for us to take its opinions on AI regulation seriously, but that doesn't stop the movie from trying. In a few interesting twists, M3GAN 2.0, like most of the big tech companies the project attempts to lampoon, seamlessly places the blame and the burden of learning to control AI on us. Fortunately, M3GAN 2.0 never dwells on the more self-serious aspects of the story for too long, always letting M3GAN get in a one-liner or dance sequence before our attention is lost. The most annoying thing about M3GAN 2.0 is the excess of moments created as soundbites for TikTok audio. The M3GAN franchise has become as self-aware as its robots, but this hasn't killed the story's potential. But it does make for a film that's visibly searching for its tone, purpose, and place in the canon throughout the narrative. This summer has already been stellar for the movies, and there's no reason why audiences shouldn't let M3GAN 2.0 be the next fun blockbuster to enjoy, with a packed theater full of people ready to laugh along with the film.